I seem to have gotten.
Hi everybody, it's IRATE Prostate here, and I just running a little bit late because OBS is a fucking motherfucker. I'm calling this 22.5 Creem stream, and as our usual cast in the group tonight, we've got our lovely Miss Red.
Hello.
And Geek Thulu has joined us.
Hey.
And the guest awesomeness in this for tonight's show include the lovely reading Wren.
Hello.
And Big Fat Brian. Say hey, bro.
What's going on?
And we'll have I believe Malin said he was running late, so he'll catch up with us soon. I apologize for the tardiness, but you know, after 45 minutes of screwing with OBS, I had to give up and surrender to the superior whatever I was not doing correctly. So anyway, so how's everybody doing?
It's a rainy night here in Washington.
I've been dealing with things.
Yeah, it's been an incredibly active day here on the YouTube.
You can say that again.
Lots of shit going around, down, and up and around. So just thought everybody would have a nice little place to hang out and just you know, talk about what we wanted to. I've got some news articles if we need those. As a matter of fact, oops, I didn't say that. That is not good. I got a bunch of stuff pulled up though.
Now my ads work.
What now?
I said now my ads work. The ads weren't working in the chat a second ago.
Ah, that's not good. Yeah. So, is anything anybody want to throw out there?
Oh, I've got a few stories. I don't know if you had a chance to see the ones I threw up in the group chat.
From did you throw something up this week? I didn't see it. I didn't.
I threw it up.
Damn it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see, because there's the one because I'm Poppy has a show coming out now. She's got a trailer.
Oh, cool.
The new Wrinkle in Time movie pissed me the fuck off the ad I saw for it because they really went PC on this. But of course, it's a Disney film, so of course they did. And then I've got an article about how cuckolding can be a positive influence for some couples.
Oh, good.
I ran into that one too. Go ahead.
And then there was a more serious one about what happened in Afghanistan with this group of child sex assault that happens over there, where they sell little boys into prostitution for grown men, and then they pay for their marriage when they come of age.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, and is our American government finally cracking down on it, even though they were told about it 2 years ago?
That sounds like a really good business arrangement.
So let me know where you guys want to start. You guys want to start on cucking for couples?
Yeah,
Yes, we should do that.
Start
Go
with
for
go cuck for better marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. I got the article right here, and I will screen share.
So Ren, me and you will get together and we'll strengthen you and Igor's relationship.
Do it for the marriage.
I think there's a line. I'm pretty sure the Batman might beat you to it if that was an option.
Oh, God.
I ain't scared of him.
Okay, this is brought on by CNN. Did a report on this. It says acting on adulterous fantasies may strengthen a relationship, as counterintuitive as it may sound. CNN, in our current political climate, the term cuck, short for conservative, okay, that's not what it means, but okay, has become an insult of the so-called alt-right aimed at men they view as spineless and emasculated. The slur has its roots in the concept of cuckolding, or having an adulterous partner. But according to a recent study by David Lay, Justin Lemur, and the writer Dan Savage, acting on cuckolding fantasies can be a largely positive experience for many couples, and hardly a sign of weakness. References to cuckolding appear in literally as early as the 13th century, usually in the form of male characters who fear that their child has been sired by another man during an act of infidelity, Today, however, cuckolding has become fetishized into a powerful sexual fantasy for some men who get aroused by the idea of their romantic partner engaging in sexual activity with someone else. Women also share this fantasy, but less so than men. But oh my God, Zeph is a trend.
I've
Oh,
never fantasized about my girlfriend getting railed by a guy with a huge dick.
Nope.
What, did you fantasize about him getting railed by a guy with a small dick then?
Yeah, of course. You know, because then I can roll in there with my shit and just like, you know, wreck shop.
I hate to say it, there's a difference. I've had threesomes before with my husband, but both parties weren't people we met early in the marriage, pre-children. Before children came along, it was fun. But we've had threesomes, but both parties were involved. It wasn't like one party not involved. It was both parties involved in the whole situation.
Right.
Well, yeah. Plus, isn't an aspect of that like whole fetish sort of the humiliation side of it?
Yeah, humiliating him's not my thing.
Oh
I kind of like the strong guy, not the pushover guy.
This guy's writing a book about it.
Of course he is.
It says, indeed, the numbers suggest that cuckolding, or at least thinking about it, is more common than you might imagine. For his forthcoming book, Tell Me What You Want, The Science of Sexual Desire and How It Can Help Improve Your Sex Life, Miller surveyed thousands of Americans and found that 58% of men and about a third of women had fantasized about cuckolding. Men are more likely to fantasize about cuckolding, and they do it more often. But there are a number of women who have these fantasies as well, which points to the need for more research focused on women's cuckolding desires.
You hear that, guys? 58% of men. I mean, that's just terrible. Like that's, you know, that's.
I bet you this survey was done in California.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was done in San Francisco.
There has to be like loaded questions for the sample pool. You know, there just has to be. I
really want to see that study, man.
Oh, here he says it was initially viewed as a heterosexual phenomenon. Oh, this was San Francisco then. It's increasingly prevalent among gay men too. I'd long gotten letters from straight couples into cuckolding, usually initiated by the husband, but none from gay couples until after marriage equality began to gather steam. He says, to learn more.
Well, when Malin gets here, we'll ask him about how it works with gay men.
We're going to have to ask Malin about that one. He said, to learn more, Savage joined with LaMiller and Lay for a study of cuckolding fantasies and experiences in 580 gay men.
Oh, God.
No.
Their findings suggest that there are similarities between the way gay and straight men view cuckolding, but clear differences too. Most notably, interracial and BDSM themes don't appear to be as common in gay men's cuckolding fantasies as they are among heterosexual men. The motivations behind these fantasies may also be different. Now, I'm just wondering, is it just the act of the man, you know, basically watching another man fuck his wife, or, you know, watching his wife fuck another? Just either way, somebody else is getting it and he's not.
Right. What guy dreams of, hey, honey, you know, it'd be really hot? Instead of me doing you, I want you to do the neighbor and let me watch, but I can't join.
No, that fetish is a crazy, crazy rabbit hole. Like if you ever go on efuck.com, they have all sorts of just cringy, horrible videos. There's one guy that let his wife do it, and then she their bull fathered like 6 kids of his.
Oh my God.
It's real cringy, and it sort of hurts my soul hearing about it and seeing it.
See, here's the rabbit hole you're talking about, Brian.
Oh,
but
God.
That may not be an influence for everyone. Okay. For gay men, cuckolding isn't quite as taboo because the norm of lifelong monogamy isn't so strong in the LGBT community. So basically, LGBT people are just whores and fuck everything, according to this guy.
Yeah. Well, gay men are.
However,
that's kind of a thing.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Irate here, because like I've known a few gay friends, and like, you know, I've hung out in the gay community a lot because, you know, there's birthdays, they want to go to the gay bar on their birthday, and so I have unfortunately had a close encounter with a lot of the gay culture. The men, they don't really seek long lasting relationships, but women do. Like It's really weird.
Well, then they should say in the gay community, not the whole lesbian, bi, tranny. It should just be the G community then.
Yeah.
Just think of it this way. Oh, sorry.
I would say it's annoying when they lump the bi in there, because I'm bisexual myself, and I'm
so
sorry.
Why aren't you hello or something?
Some of us who are bi can be in monogamous relationships with one partner and be just fine. It's not a you have to sleep around thing, and the slutty bi thing needs to die.
Right?
Yeah.
Just because you're a slut doesn't make you bisexual.
Exactly.
And it says also, here's more of the slippery slope. For instance, fantasies about voyeurism and group out. Sorry, one of the minions decided to walk in.
Mommy, tell us about the gay
sex. Tell us about the gay thing. I've got the sound booth thing closed, but she still managed to creep in.
Mommy, what's the bull? Why are we Mommy?
I've got the headphones on, so she can only hear what I said. Okay, it's gone.
What's ATM, Mommy?
Mommy, what is prepping the bull? What does that mean?
She comes off from the school. Your kid was asking about what cup holding was. It's like
she misheard me. I meant cup holding. That somebody was holding somebody's cup.
What's a rosebud?
Oh, that's nice. You know what Alecks Jonez thinks about this? You want to hear what Alex? Come here.
Hey, well, hold on now. You can see clearly right through this that this is completely designed by the Illuminati and by Soros and his minions from the Bilderberg organization. This is part of that soy thing. Most of the men that are involved in this are heavy users of soy milk in their coffee. And of course, San Francisco is the capital of soy milk usage in the United States. I don't know if you knew that. And of course, the almond milk is even worse now that George Soros has begun activating the almonds. With the almond activation, you need to look this up. It's real.
It's true. I've seen it.
It's totally true.
Activated almonds are a thing. But yeah, that's all I have to weigh in on this because it's
before you go, Alex, can you tell us what you think of the globalists?
Well, it's their plan. What they want to do is they're trying to, with each generation, they're trying to what word am I looking for? They're trying to
normalize.
They're trying to sterilize. They're trying to sterilize more and more people, right? And within the next 4 generations, all people of a certain ethnic type, and I'm not going to say what it is because it can be considered, racist, whatever. It's going to be down to 2 or 3 different races will be able to reproduce, and then the rest will not. And we're in the second or third phase of that now.
But Alex, are the globalists trying to cuck your wife?
Of course, they love redheads. What do you mean? Redheads will be okay. I kind of blew it there.
Not specifically, but like in general, everyone
survived this. They're the ones that are keeping fertile.
Alecks Jonez is cucking Irate's wife, is what's happening.
There we go.
I got another question for you, Alex. As you know, I'm an internet wizard slayer, and there's a guy named Philip. Now, a question for you: are you allied with Philip as he has slain Molech? Because they worship him at Bohemian Grove. So, are you two in league with each other? And did I accidentally?
My source at the CIA gave me a big report this morning, and supposedly he's doing 70 2 hours involuntarily. For psych evaluation, so we can't talk about that. Okay, just know that. Yeah.
Oh, so it's confirmed that Philip works for the CIA, and
no. That's all. The poor guy is he's mentally ill, and well, actually, yeah, that's what we have to go with right now is mental illness. If he were part of it, though, I would definitely know. And if I did know, I would not be able to tell you. But
okay. I was just curious where you stood with Philip, seeing as he slew Molech, and you know they're of course worshipped at Bohemian Grove, and I know your great camera work that you used to expose Bohemian Grove to us. So I was just kind of curious where you stood with that.
No, it's all the Bohemian Grove, the thing. At least I didn't drop that camera. Okay, he wasn't part of that. No, it's the poor guy is all talk and all bark and no bite. Sorry.
So Molech is still alive and thriving.
Well, you know, Moloch is just part of a little, you know, group of demons. You know, Moloch's not the big guy anyway. I mean, he's like, you know, a second or third tier. You know, he's very powerful, but nonetheless, he's not the head honcho anyway. I mean, you know, nailing Moloch would be like, you know, putting a mile in the minions of hell's.
So Molech's more like an assistant manager of hell, right? So the manager is like somebody more like Beelzebub, right?
Mm.
Yeah, Leviathan, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, depending on who you are. You know.
So where does Legion sit in all of this? Like, I'm.
Well, Legion was actually, see, a lot of people don't understand this, is Legion was code for the Roman Empire. When Revelation was written, you know, all the stuff written, you know, allegedly by John, son of Zebedee, was actually written on the island of Patmos by what they believe were students of John.
So, Mr. Jones, are you calling Philip a liar? He claims to have had a conversation with Legion. My good sir.
Long story short, the young man's very sick and in need of some type of psychiatric help.
So you are claiming that Philip is indeed not a wizard?
No, not at all. No,
okay.
No, that's bullshit. All that, but wizards are bullshit. That doesn't exist. What you got to worry about is chemtrails.
And vampires.
I mean, well, you can see those. You can see the damn chemtrails, for fuck's sake. I mean, for God's sake.
But I've heard the rumor that we didn't see as many chemtrails when we were younger. Do you think they're doing it more now than ever?
No. I saw plenty when I was a youngin'. Hell, that was during, you know, during the Great Cold War between the Soviet Union and, I mean, back when men were men and the women were women, and you know, people were spies and shit and were killing each other. I gotta calm down. Is my heart medicine around here? Anyway, yeah, but no, the chemtrails have always been around. It's just, it seems like they're more often now because, you know, the internet allows more people to talk to each other. The chemtrails are a lot of the times they're just, you know, modeling the ley lines. I don't know if you're aware of those are lines of energy that incorporate the earth, that you know, encompass the earth. Has a lot to do with the Van Allen belt. It has actually nothing to do with magic or any of that bullshit. It's all scientifically based. So don't believe any of that stuff. It's you know, it's these things they're called demons. That they're actually just beings from a different dimension. And you know, like we learned many years ago, what we end up calling science, you know, in the future is usually, you know, attributed to some type of spiritual or supernatural type of power, you know, in the past. It's just natural for us to do that, you know, to give it to some type of otherworldly explanation, because we've got to explain everything, you know, we're people.
So, like, you're a very woke man, Mr. Jones, and I appreciate all the hard work that you're doing.
I appreciate the astute, you know, the keen eye that you've got there, Mr. Cthulhu. I like the name. I'm a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft. You got to read that shit to, you know what you're talking about around here.
Now, since we're talking about Philip, he's claimed to have spoken to Legion, which you say is untrue. Killing Molech, which you say didn't happen. Now he's also claimed to summon a giantess. Now, are giants real?
Okay, that once again goes to the Bible with the Old Testament. All right, when supposedly when angels bred with human beings, there were the offspring were these things known as the Nephilim. Okay, and those Nephilim became gigantic beings, and they're referred to there in the Old Testament.
They are abominations.
Well, what they are, they're the products of there was a test that the aliens were running on humans back then, and they were trying to create a hybrid that could do
Legion
slave
real.
work for them in specific atmospheres that are more like a Mars, high carbon atmosphere with some alcohol, with some oxygen and alcohol in it. Of course, you found the right planet. That would be pretty fun.
So Legion not real, aliens real.
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Giants though?
Yes. Yes.
So giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giants are real. Okay.
But no, those were the products of the experiment that worked. They're slaves on a different planet doing slave work for the aliens.
What about wind witches though?
Yeah, there was speak because apparently in Occupy Nashville, he needed the assistance of wind witches in order to stop this gust of wind that was.
I'm afraid this boy's just reading too much. He's just got too much time on his hands, because what he's referring to are the not Texan. Okay, and these were Russian women that flew aircraft ahead of the Russian fighter aircraft during World War II behind enemy lines. And what they would do is they flew these biplanes that were U-2s, that was the technical name for it, and they would turn their engines off and target like machine gun ammo dumps, things like that. And they would literally throw Molotov cocktails at those dumps to light them up. So the powered planes that were flown by men that weren't biplanes, that were actually the better aircraft that could come in and bomb, those areas. They have a good shot to be able to do it at night. This boy's been reading too many books and conflating history with, that's a real thing. You can look up in the Noct Hexen, the Night Witches. I don't know what the fuck this flying, air witch bullshit is. It's all bullshit to me. Yeah.
So what about the psychic vampires though? Can you tell us about those?
Now, interesting enough, now people can call them psychic vampires. I just call them crazy bitches. Everybody's had a couple in their life, I'm sure. Somebody that's crazy as hell. They hang around you, and they leave, and you feel like, God damn, I'm tired as hell. What the fuck? And they try to wrap you up in their drama and shit, and and it seems like it's sucking the life out of you. That's what they're referring to. It's nothing that, it's just a crazy fucker. Somebody fucking with your life. Somebody you let into your life. You openly let them into your life, and you give them, the ability. Well, you give them the power. You basically, just buy into their bullshit, and you take them take them seriously. Instead of telling them to just get the fuck out, I'm not going to loan you any more fucking money. You blah blah blah. You get off my couch, and I don't need to be saying this too loud. No, do I?
Now, Mr. Jones, what say you about Thorn, Lady Thorn? She claims to be a vampire. Now, are you telling us that she's not really a vampire?
Something about her and eating livers and shit. That's
livers. Eating livers. That
sounds like a zombie.
That's zombie-ish.
It sounds. Yeah, it's more. I don't know, man. It's kind of more like a Hannibal Lecter thing. I don't know. She don't look dead to me. I mean, she looks alive.
Have you been able to touch her skin to see if she's cold?
No, I can't. The last time I astral projected, it took me 3 weeks to get back in my body.
I thought you said Phil was full of shit, because Phil claims to to astrally project? Because that's where he fights the Anunnaki.
There's that magical kind of astral projection is bullshit. I'm talking about cosmic, dimensional phasing out of dimension, okay, to where you can take your consciousness outside of your body, right? And there's science that backs all this up, okay? Like, excuse me, I had a little Budweiser in me. I get a little gas, And anyway, so, but you cause your psyche to resonate at a higher frequency. If you focus hard enough, you can do it. And then you can just sit right up and you can look right at, you'll see yourself laying down there, and you get up and you walk around. I don't suggest doing it while you're on acid because it gets real confusing,
Well, I learned from Philip, the best way to actually, astrally project and energy work, from what he said, is to not use any other drugs, because you can't always trust the information that you receive from the astral plane. So maybe he is onto something. Maybe Phil isn't the fake that you say that he is.
Nah. Every time I did acid and I left my body, it was it was a really good experience. I always saw colors and stuff. It was pretty fun. Always had a good time.
How does male vitality enhance that experience?
Well, I don't sell the male vitality. I sell the guitar lessons. In pill form. If you take my product, the Zapovite tablets, along with the Zapovite protein powder, and also the compositional tea. That's the secret, right? Because with the powder and the pills, you've taken that, you can actually play the guitar. But the compositional tea gives you the ability to write music that sounds beautiful. You can write beautiful music, and that you can write the music like Frank Zappa wrote. The man could play guitar. It was so beautiful. But I've been able to synthesize his essence. And any man that takes these, I've got tons of people, all these testimonies that I haven't even been able to put in a commercial yet. But everybody that I know that takes them, I'm allergic. I can't take these damn things. I break out in hives, and I can't sleep for 3 days. But anyway, but the people that do take it, they tell me they can shred a guitar is ridiculous. There's foreign bands. You're going to hear this music that's going to come out. I'm just excited. I'm pumped about my product, and really, if you act now and you write to my magic email address. It's not magic. It's just a,
Hold on, I thought you said you didn't believe in magic, mister.
I don't believe in magic. I got rid of that past. All right, just write to my email address.
You call Phil a fake, so
my secret email address.
Maybe he's talking about psionics.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different. My secret email, just write that, and for half price, okay, instead of paying $75, all right, I'll for $35, I'll send you one each, the protein powder, the Shut Up and Take Me compositional tablets, the compositional tea, and the guitar tablets. Okay, that's that whole the Shut Up and Take Me tablets. That's a whole different product. That's kind of a combination product. We're still experimenting with it, but I'm willing to include that in that deal just for this one time only. All right. So people, just be sure and send that to, email@email.com.
Now, we've asked a lot. Me and Brian have asked a lot of questions. Now, Red, do you have any questions for this guardian of the paranormal?
What happens when you feed gray energy to a psychic vampire?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I hear it can disable a person when you feed
I'm colorblind.
negative energy.
I don't have any idea. I don't have any idea. I got nothing for you there. I'm colorblind.
I've been told by experts that if you feed a psychic energy vampire this magical gray energy, that your spirit, your devil that you have that's fused to your soul, will poison this person and it uses it as a warning device because that stuff is, I've been told it's very dangerous and very volatile.
Well, you know, here's the way I look at these psychic vampires, if you're going to bring them up again, is that you at least need to be giving them something like semen or, you know, sex. You need to be getting something out of this shit. I mean, you know, if they're going to try to suck you dry, you might as well
fill it with semen.
Exactly.
So you know, those there were fires in Southern California, and there's been some speculation as to whether or not it was the Greys or the lizard people that started them. I was wondering if you could give us a little bit of context on that, maybe an inside story, since you have a CIA contact.
The reptilians?
Yeah, reptilians, yes.
What about them?
Well, what I heard was that it was either the Greys, you know, the aliens,
or
the reptilians.
Well, you know, when that whole server disaster thing came down a couple of weeks ago, you know, I did a whole new you know, I talked about exactly what happened with that. Was the, you know, the Greys and the reptilians were defeated, you know, and we escaped world disaster.
That doesn't really answer my question. I was asking who started those fires, because since you have a CIA contact, you know.
I mean, we clearly know it wasn't Billy Joel, as he's stated from the 90s. He has never started fires.
Yeah,
because they've always been burning. No. But what say you, Mr. Jones?
Well, you know, Jim Morrison talked about, you know, those fires too. That's a Native American thing that's been going on in the hills of California for years and years. From
could it be possible that Johnny Cash is indeed not dead and faked his death in order to start rings of fire everywhere?
No. That's actually he did die.
What if he was?
But Elvis was at his funeral. This is something a lot of people don't understand. That is that Elvis had a lot to do with a lot of the Area 51 stuff. That's a long goddamn story, and I really don't have enough time to tell it here. But it's a fascinating story.
Mm. But was Elvis an alien?
I would say he's closer to a Nephilim. I would say that. Yeah.
So hold on. I thought Nephilims were giants. Isn't that what he said earlier? I don't know.
Well, sometimes they had what was called a homunculus, which is a midget Nephilim, which looks like one of us, actually. Yeah.
Eric Folms in the chat had a good question. Why did Alex have Bill Copper killed?
That is a good question.
You'll have to ask Alecks Jonez. I'm Alex, Alecks. I'm from a different dimension. I'm trapped here. I worked for the guy for 6 or 7 months a couple of years ago, and got fired.
So we haven't been talking to the actual Alecks Jonez?
Well, not the Alecks Jonez that owns that media empire crap in Texas. No, I'm the one that he hired as his double because I am him from a different dimension.
I feel like we've been taken for a ride, people.
No, you haven't been taken for a ride. No, I know a lot of the same shit that he knows.
See, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. So are you from a Stargate, or is it like, one of those things where you sort of walk into a different dimension without knowing?
No, see, you really haven't been checking my shit out. I know, because you don't know about the Six Flags over Texas. There's a log flume ride that's at the Six Flags over Texas, and in the men's room, okay, on my version of Earth, there was a dimensional doorway that was set up by the CIA, and it had Michael Jackson's the president on my planet, okay, on my version.
Oh wow,
yeah, it's a totally different scene from where I'm from.
Things really went way better for him on your.
Oh, so who's VP?
He supposedly was replaced. They were thinking that he was replaced by some type of robot, and the place where they were being constructed was not far out of where Arlington, Texas is, with Dallas Fort Worth. It was in that area, right? and I had followed a CIA agent. I had a blog. I didn't have any media empire or anything. I had a blog.
Oh, so you're Earth 2, Alecks Jonez.
Whatever you want to call it. So I go in and
well, I mean, I know it's presumptuous for me to say, but I consider us Earth Prime. So, but so you're Earth 2.
I'm Earth 1 compared, for me. But yeah, if you want to say Earth 2,
so if you're living here, you're going to call this Earth Prime. You're Earth 2.
Whatever. If we go DC, Earth 616 or Earth 4028, whatever you want to say, it's potato. It doesn't really matter. So the deal is that I worked for him for some time, and the reason that he fired me, look, I like to drink. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I like alcohol. A lot of the times I like to drink a lot of alcohol. Okay. So I got a job. I found the edge of the world. All right. I was going to prove that the earth was flat. All right. I was out there. I had a crew with me, this really expensive cameraman, and I was on the edge of the earth. I was taking perfectly beautiful pictures of the edge of the earth. And you could see perfectly past what lies beyond. And I tripped and dropped the camera over the side. And of course, it fell over the edge of the earth, so it was a $6,000 camera. So when I got back, Alex said, he told me, he goes, I had enough. I'm done. I'm tired of your shit. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. And he wrote me a really nice check, and I ended up in Alabama, and I'm still riding on IRATE Prostate's couch here. So that's the story. Okay.
Have you ever thought to maybe assassinate the Earth Prime, Alecks Jonez, and just take over his empire?
No, God, no, Jesus Christ, no, not with that family, Jesus, no.
Okay, well, you can
leave them.
I'm sorry.
You just leave that family. I mean.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of guy, man.
I mean, nobody would know, because if they found the body and genetically tested it, they'd be like, "Hey, what the hell?" And then they do a genetic test on you and go, "Hey,
man's got to have ethics, man. Man's got to have ethics."
But then you could get off of IRATE Prostate's couch and constantly coming on his streams. I mean, you could be doing something important.
Well, yeah, I don't know. When you get behind the curtain and you see what all goes on with it, man, it's not as attractive. I'll just put it that way. It's not what it's cracked up to be, in my opinion. That's just me.
So I'm sort of confused. If you're from a different reality or planet or something, how can you be in the same room with the other Alecks Jonez? Wouldn't time and space rip in half or something?
Can you guys not touch each other like Time Cop?
No, we shook hands, all that shit. No. So that's all evidently doesn't happen,
Oh, so he knows of you. Is he giving you like a stipend or something?
I told you I worked for him for 7 months.
7 months, okay, but I mean, does he pay anything to keep you quiet? I mean,
no. Well, I guess he throws enough money at me to keep me in vodka and titty bars, so yeah.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all. So he's not as big a dick as I try to make him out to be, I guess. But still, I don't know. I get real emotional when I talk about this, because I'm talking about myself. Well, when you think about it, it is kind of a conundrum, and you kind of put me on the spot here. I don't have I'm just here, spontaneously, trying to, converse with you and not give everything that I know away, because I can't.
Well, let's say you got like a cut or something. Would the other Alecks feel it?
No.
Yeah, is it like the twins from G.I. Joe?
Negative. No, it's not like that. I'm just a dude.
Now, have you guys ever like jerked each other off?
Oh,
no, no. We were.
It's not gay if it's yourself from another dimension, is it?
Exactly.
It wasn't even close to even being hot. Okay, trust
It'd be just kind of like jerking off.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like jerking off, but not.
I gotta close my own eyes. Okay, I'll put it that way. All right, when I'm alone. Think about it.
Well, that makes it even better, because then you don't even have to look at the other guy. You can just imagine it's a girl.
Exactly.
Well, I just don't. I can't go that. That's just not me. I don't know about
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Since you're riding on Irate Prostate's couch, have you and Uzi Q ever done anything? Like when he's not looking?
No, but I give her the eye every once in a while. I mean, shit, she's hot. For fuck's sake, man, she's a redhead.
Do you ever just like when you get in the shower, you like kind of like plump your dick up? You kind of
runs every day,
a few twerks, and then you just like walking around the house with the towel, but you got like sort of like bulge like going.
No,
I accidentally dropped the towel.
He's on things. I'll put it that way. He's and she's really, really, really not receptive to me at all.
Well, come on, man. You're Earth 2 Alecks Jonez. I mean, it's not Earth Prime.
You'd think,
but I mean, you
but
can.
not.
I think you can swing it.
No.
Well, have you ever thought to maybe pretend to be Earth Prime Alecks Jonez and then just like, sweep her off her feet and,
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it could work.
I'm an idea, man. That's what I do.
Oh, let me think about that. I'll park that one in the back parking lot over here, and we'll see what we can do.
Now, maybe we should get Uzi Q in here, and you should bring her on so we can ask her what she thinks about drunk Alecks Jonez.
She is not here, unfortunately. I would love to try to get her to talk.
Maybe she wasn't interested in Earth 2 Alecks Jonez, and she's actually making a drive out to Earth Prime Alecks Jonez.
I wouldn't put it past her. I don't know her. I come in, this dude says, you sleep on my couch. Got this beautiful wife, man. She never talks to me. She gives me dirty looks, But
you got to find out things that she likes, Alex. You gotta
good looking, for fuck's sake. I mean, God.
Find out things she likes. Find out where Irate is dropping the ball with his relationship with Uzi Q.
He's not. They've been married
for
there's years.
There's always something.
They keep saying that their love life is better today than it was when they first met. So it's like 24 years. I guess they figured out how to push each other's buttons.
Dang.
In the good, in the sexual way though. You can talk to him about that. I'm sure he would probably not answer any of those questions, but you could give it a shot.
You ever accidentally walking on or changing?
No, I've tried. Every time I try, she's just got me figured out. I don't know.
She knows those Alecks Jonez antics.
Them redheads, man, they're just smart. They're just got something about them. I don't know.
The Caucasian Sensation has a great question as well. Yes, it wants to know if Earth 2 Alecks Jonez, are you circumcised, sir?
Well, you got to understand, back in the when I was born, it was the hospital. It was the custom of the hospitals to circumcise all babies, black, white, Jewish, not Jewish. All the babies were circumcised because it was, quote, more hygienically clean, right? They made some bullshit stuff up. It was like, think about it. Your first
was that part of the global
3 or 4 hours of life, and somebody's cutting on your dick. I mean, for fuck's sake, what a way to come into the world. They've been cutting on my dick ever since, I guess.
Holy shit.
Think about it. Only us circumcised men know this. I'm talking to you circumcised boys out there. You know what I'm talking about? That pain, that deep down pain inside that you feel, because we never healed that pain. And I'm not I think I got a new angle on how to. Okay. All right. Next question.
So wait, no, I would love to go further into that. You have circumcision pain that you're still dealing with.
It's residual, and I don't know. I think there's a way to make money off of this. So I'm gonna shut my mouth and move on.
Save it for a little later. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So what happened with that doomsday clock that got moved up to 2 minutes before? I believe it was last night or the night before.
2 minutes before midnight now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 minutes before midnight tonight.
It's always midnight. Midnight is go time.
Yeah.
Wow, I've been wow.
They moved it up 2 minutes already
in here. I think people are not a fan of Earth to Alecks Jonez. Wow. Holy shit.
Happened? Look at that. We got a 50-50 ratio going.
What's going on?
Oh, it's more. It's more than 50. I have a feeling you don't have some fans in here, Alex.
Uh-oh.
Look at them, just liking it.
What's going on, people? All right, I'm in the chat now. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Whoops. Of course, know that it's not IRATE Prostate that you're talking to. It is Alex. So if you got any questions for me,
yeah, chat. Come on, let's ask. Let's turn this around. I mean, people have been throwing out dislikes, and you know, I don't think that this is fair. I think we should all hear Alex out. And exactly. What does everybody think about Alex?
Alex is a good boy.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do nothing.
He's just dropping logic on people.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get everybody woke.
I don't have any, you know, it's just my experience. I love my country. No matter what, you know, Earth 1, Earth 2, I don't care. It's the same country, same people, same kind of people, same football.
Oh, Sir Adamantine said, I'd rather talk to IRATE Prostate. Oh, he doesn't like Alex too much.
No,
Lotus Wolf said Alex is a dumbass.
I'm wounded. Sir Adamantine, but, you know, I'm different strokes. I got you. I understand, my friend.
Now, chat. These aren't questions. Come on.
Yeah, you're just, those are ad homs, not an argument.
It is not an argument.
Well, I'm not a professional debater either.
Caucasian Sensation wants to know what's in the Earth 2 Alecks Jonez protein supplement. Hello, Alamo.
That's a secret, for God's sakes. I'm not going to give away my secrets.
Why? You're stuck here. It's not like you can do anything in that planet.
Yeah, I'm selling the damn things, man. People are learning how to play guitar left and right. Guitar shops are selling out.
Oh, Alex, I think you definitely do not have a fan and need a handle, for fuck's sake.
God damn it, need a handle. What the fuck?
I'd rather deep throat a chainsaw than listen to Alecks Jonez.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Well, you know, if IRATE Prostate doesn't, you know, he's got an imitation of Alecks Jonez. He does. And if he does it long enough, it feels like he's been deep throating that damn chainsaw.
That's great.
You know, but hey.
Thorn made a question earlier. She wants to know if it hurts because something is always missing. I think that was in reference to the circumcision.
Oh, do I feel an absence? Do I feel an absence from that?
Is it breezy?
Well, no, it's just the you know, it's the whole, think about it. Your first moments. I mean, you've been inside 9 months. You've been inside this dark, warm, comfortable place. All your needs met, you know. Occasionally get to hear good music, hear people talking.
Large lumpy red pillow.
And then, you know, and then all of a sudden they pull you out in this damn fucking big bright light and it's cold and what the fuck is going on here? And then, you know, a couple hours later, they're cutting on your deck. What the fuck? You know, how would you like for that to be your first, you know, 24, 36 hours in a new place like that? I mean, for fuck's sake, that's traumatic. I really think that, you know, there's some kind of Freudian shit to this. I really do.
Well, yeah. I mean, sort of inherently Freudian.
Don't you think? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
so Alex, can you tell us about what's going on with Bitcoin and how it dropped down to $10,000 from $18,000?
I'm totally retarded when it comes to that shit. I have no idea.
Did they have Bitcoin on Earth too?
No, what? That's funny you asked, because it's like when I was telling people, when I came over, we had the internet had just been released from the DARPA program, right? And you know, Albert Yankovic was the Secretary of Defense, and that was his decision to go ahead and open up the internet, what we call, you know, here the internet, and that was in 2000, and I came over in 2005, so it must have been 2002, and we had the internet for right at 3 years when I, you know, when I ended up coming over here, because I had just started my blog. You know, blogs were a big thing back then. Everybody was, you know, had a blog. All these former English majors and shit. So yeah. No, it's Albert Yankovic.
Albert Yankovic.
Yeah, you know him here as a Weird Al Yankovic, the musician.
Oh yes, yes, I do know.
Yeah, was he on my Earth? He was a military genius, and you know, he won the Battle of Kekafallujah, and you know, yeah, he was a brilliant general.
Did he fight against Normistan or Cuxylvania?
No, neither. That was an integrated. That was the after the Great Serbian
Sabian. I thought it was the Sabian War.
Well, we had Serbs, you know, on our planet. We're pretty much, you know, running things, and the Russians, of course. The Soviet Union's still together, as far as I'm concerned, over there. I don't know, but you know, when I came over here, that was still the Cold War was still blazing hot. So that's, you know, that's why I have an affinity for it. Still, those were the good days for me. And I'm going to get off. I'm going to get off this. IRATE's give me a really dirty look, and I need.
No, we don't need IRATE. We don't need IRATE.
Not that dirty look.
He wants me to clean the toilet.
I'm not done asking questions though, Alex.
Well, we can do this again at some different time. How about that?
Fair enough.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
Fair enough.
It's a pleasure, you know, hanging out with everybody. I didn't intend for it to go this long, but
Alex,
I hope you're
Alex,
yes.
Thug life and dab on the haters.
Thug life forever. You know, you know, we had the 666 Mafia. I know what you're talking about there, man.
Still waters run deep.
Indeed. Yeah. I was a juggalo too, okay? Yeah.
I think I would pay to see that. Some juggalo Alecks Jonez.
That would be great.
ICP, baby. All right.
I see poop.
How do magnets work?
Let's do another experiment. Since we have the 6 dislikes in the chat. Now, who do you dislike more? Like, if you like melons or not melon, Malin more than Alex, and if you don't like Alex more than Malin, then keep it as a dislike.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm confused about it. Doesn't take me much. Oh, I think you're talking about the character shtick. Melon versus Alex, I think is what he's asking. Is like not Malin versus IRATE.
Melon's entertaining. We know Malin's not. So they're clearly not fans of.
I don't think we've met Melon.
Yeah, I don't know who this Melon guy is you're talking about, but
yeah,
I mean,
we haven't met Melon yet. Melon hasn't appeared yet. I heard he did something. Every time I go to this page, it says it's still streaming. But
does it? Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. It says it's streaming, but the stream just ended. But it looks like it's still streaming. Weird. Yeah.
I've been to his page like once or twice. I don't really know the guy, but I hear he does ASMR.
I heard that too, man. Yeah, Gary Busey's a great guy. You know, people really give him a fucking hard time, but he was great in Predator 2. So you know what? He's okay in my book.
Dude,
Predator 2 was before the head injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and that's a really underrated film, in my opinion. I think that's a great movie. I thought both the Predator films are great, in my opinion. But you know, hey,
I'm with Busey is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah,
he's just running around batshit crazy, making a fat guy do weird things. It's hilarious.
I love his teeth.
Yeah. So are we doing those news articles now, or?
Yeah, let's look at some of this news. I need to rest my vocal cords for a second or two. But I put a whole bunch of articles on the side chat there. So if you want to,
I thought Alex went away. Click
on them. He did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you're perma Alex now.
What did I say?
No. Your voice is a little raspy.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's.
This is
poor irate. Poor irate hurt his throat.
I didn't hurt it. It'll be okay tomorrow. Sorry about that. That was nasty sounding. I apologize.
So why don't we pull up one of these articles?
Let's do it. Wren, you want to read one?
Sure. What article are we on now? Are we still on the cuck article?
We got plenty on the side right up there. All the purple.
I think we pretty much did it, but like what I learned from the end of the article was that pretty much they're saying that gays are whores, and that they completely blur the lines of cuckolding. Basically, it's just having someone fuck someone in front of you, basically, and they turn it into BDSM, and it becomes the slippery slope we all knew it would become.
No.
I see. Well, I mean, on that note, I gotta say, is anyone really surprised that gay men are more promiscuous?
Like, well, no, because men in general, when it comes to sex, are more promiscuous. So,
well, I was gonna say, could you imagine if women wanted to have sex as much as men? Like, there we go.
That would be awesome.
That would be great, right?
Because there's a lot of sluts and whores out there. There really are. There's a lot of girls that are down to just fuck to fuck.
But the ratio is bad.
But the general populace of women are looking for the lizard brain thing of relationships and a long-term monogamous thing. But honestly, a long time ago, over 15 years ago, I came to the conclusion that men are meant to go forth and just put their seed and their dick in holes, and that's just kind of what they do. And women are the ones that are supposed to keep the home fires burning. So, and I've also learned that if you make your own porn for your husband, then they tend to look at other places less. Not they don't completely stop, but they look less.
I would be completely disinterested if my girlfriend showed me like a porn of her doing whatever. I'd be like, I see that anyways.
Yeah. That's why you don't just record the normal shit. That's why you record the good
what are
shit.
you doing, Brad?
I was gonna say, out there.
Oh no, it's not on the internet. It's on Mercolian's phone.
Okay, but what are you doing? Please explain.
Photo shoots. Photo shoots of what me and my husband do. Mostly because I can sell the pictures because we do fun, the more artsy stuff. So still nudes, but like Penthouse, not Playboy. And
so are you telling me that you're selling secondhand jerked over gifts?
No, that he does help make the gifts. No, the pictures are what we do the fun part with. Because we'll do a whole thing with outfits and backgrounds and all that. But then you have fun afterwards. The real fun is like the whole night of doing the photo shoot and posing.
Thorn should do some photo shoots.
She is.
Agreed.
Who?
Thorn just said photo shoots are fun.
Thorn is selling pinups of herself.
What are we? See, I'm confused.
Is there a link?
I believe it's her Zazzle store.
Oh, really?
But turn off your adult filter so you could actually see the stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry, as I get quiet and breathe heavy.
If you're under the age of 18, don't do this yet. Or get permission.
Dad,
get your dad to show you.
Dad, can I buy a pinup picture of this YouTuber?
That's the way to do it. Get Dad. You and Dad sit down at the computer and go shopping.
Yeah, I think together.
I think Dad would like that.
That sounds like a total normal thing. You and your dad looking at porn together.
Well, it's like
as long as you're not browsing the pictures your sister posted, it's okay.
Back in the day, that was the whole deal. Is that you found your dad's porn, and it would be like, oh shit, my dad looks at this stuff, and that's kind of a shared, unspoken experience between the guy and his dad, and of course. There's this whole generation that grew up with porn, just like 3 clicks, like, boom, they're gone.
So how do we turn off this adult filter? I'm having problems.
Bottom of the page.
Bottom of the page.
Bottom of the page. Okay.
And it should say there should be a filter option as to whether it's adult or not.
Oh, content filter. Hello.
Content filter.
Off. I'm not seeing anything.
Should be there. It's Thorn Zazzle, so I do not control this. I am just relying on the information.
Thorn, I'm being very disappointed here. I'm being highly disappointed here. All right, here. Oh, because I see like a sleeve, some playing cards, iPhone case, and then like a poster, a tank top, a button, and some wall decorations. But I am not seeing.
Where are these said pinups?
Yes, I'm not seeing them.
Oh, did she just upload them?
And Red's going.
I'm still here. Yeah, I see them. You want Red Light Dreamer Collection. You're looking for the Red Light Dreamer Collection.
Oh my.
See.
Put it in the side over here.
Yeah.
I will put it in the side for you so you can turn around and because those are full nudes too.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, full nudes.
I
am not seeing anything.
No results.
Dude, yep. I'm looking at it right now on my screen.
It's like weirdly flickering.
I'm looking at them right now.
Still loading. I got things with like some dead skulls for a phone.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing.
Sorry, there are no results.
I'm looking at the Red Light Dreamer Collection right now, so I don't know what's wrong with your guys'.
Okay, hold on.
Red
Light you what I am seeing.
Dreamer Collection, right?
Red Light Dreamer Collection under Thorn Midnight is what you want.
Right there. This is what I'm seeing when I click the link.
Do you have your filters off from safe?
Scroll all the way down.
Well, this computer's never set to safe.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't know what's wrong with you guys because I'm seeing
content
it just fine.
down there.
It reset it. Yeah, I see what it is.
Yeah.
There's that.
I see it's safe. You have to put it on off.
Yeah. I
put it on off as well, and I didn't get anything.
There we
go. Oh, I'm going to stop screen sharing.
Yeah.
Well, hey there.
Oh, well, hello.
Well, that's art.
That's
art.
That doesn't count, though. So.
Well, so heads up, anybody at the very bottom, and it's a little tiny button near the terms of service type area you'll see on your screen that says safe, and it's highlighted blue on the very bottom right-hand corner of the page when you go there.
And that's proof that horny men can actually think and do stuff at the same time.
That's proof that horny men sometimes need a little work to like, no, this is how you get to the nudes. This is how you get to the nudes.
Get back to your left hemisphere. That's right. Back to the left hemisphere of your brain.
Yes.
Now let me creepily judge her.
Oh, you're going to creepily judge her now?
Oh, dude.
It's been put on the internet. She's going to get creepily judged.
Those are...
it just kind of happens.
Yes, everyone go to Zazzle and look up Thorn Midnight.
Those are like classical...
But make sure you turn off your filter.
Not in your normal web browser settings. Like I said, it's at the very bottom of the page when you click this link I'm about to put in here. I'm going to put it into the chat, the regular chat. You go there, and it's at the very bottom right-hand side. It's highlighted the word safe. You guys saw me put my arrow over it.
Turn off filter in Zazzle itself if you would like to see her naked.
I'm going to get me some playing cards.
He wants to fondle Thorn.
A lot.
She looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine, so...
Oh, that's not creepy at all there, Geek Zulu.
Her name was Carl. That was her name.
Hey, did you know you could transfer that design to another product?
Waifu pillow incoming.
Waifu pillow with inserted fleshlight.
Yeah.
No, but these are like these are pretty
oh
pretty
shit,
well done.
whoops, my bad. There's no safety filter on Discord.
What?
Whoops.
No. Delete that.
I did.
What do you mean no safety filter on Discord? What are you talking about?
I clicked the link and you don't have to turn the safety off when you post it in Discord. Well then.
Hey, that's art. That's not
Thorn was nude in the void for a moment.
That's all right.
Oh, just a moment.
Whoops.
Yeah, Thorn, be prepared for the waifu pillow to sell out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually, I think I have a waifu pillow too, and Igor was going to work on a better design.
Plus, I mean, these are like classic pinup photos, and I gotta say, Thorn has the classic pinup look going on here.
Yeah, I was going to take a pinup picture of myself and do a waifu pillow too. I just need Igor to edit it because he does a better job at product than me.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that far with my stuff. It's creepy enough. I have my 18-year-old drawing my stuff, drawing my avatars and stuff, and she said she's going to design one. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, it could just be for those who really want a collection. Eventually, all the female YouTubers will have waifu pillows. And then all the guys who win the guy who can win the competition is the guy who has all of them.
We need a Max Bear, like a really fluffy waifu pillow.
Whoa, no,
that's what we need.
I'll definitely put out my own waifu pillow.
Because this Sir Adamantine says we need more gay pinups.
Oh, yes.
Max Burst is gonna have like a blown out asshole on it.
Wait till there's the irate prostate. Wait till there's the irate prostate waifu pillow.
I was just thinking about the jagged political with the fucking rolling pin sticking out of its ass.
The jagged political one will be the next one.
Oh, crazy stuff. It's good to see Sir Adamantine. He rarely gets to hang with us because of his awesome job that he has to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to at 5. So it's nice to have him with us tonight.
Yeah. Oh, the undoomed waifu pillow. That'd just be creepy.
And then dual wield's waifu pillow will have a beautiful penis. You know that.
Oh,
right,
Red. Those very few people would buy the Sir Wolfie waifu pillow because I'd be too afraid. It's like, are you a furry? No.
But I'm really into BDSM.
Okay, bro. Thank you. That's the 4th time you said that to me.
Why is there a hole cut out in the back of this pillow? And why is there a furry on the front of it?
It can't be a pillow because you don't put pillows on top of yourself, and he's a dom.
Oh.
Maybe his pillow will come with straps or something.
You can strap yourself to the pillow.
Yeah.
Strap yourself to the pillow.
Think about it. That's actually a good idea. That could sell.
Right-wing BDSM guy waifu pillow. Oh.
That's yeah, I'm sure that would actually sell really well in certain communities.
That's right.
I'm looking at you, daddy's boy.
Oh God, I cannot hear the word daddy in that terminology without cringing a little.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you on that.
It comes from having kids. When you have kids who say daddy, suddenly daddy in sexual terms goes, nope.
I have never, ever called a man daddy.
Good.
The last time I called a man daddy was when I was about 8 years old with my father. I take that back because I was trying to, get my dad to let me stay out late when I was 16. I was like, Daddy, please. But other than that, fuck you getting called daddy.
Yeah, we've all pulled the 16-year-old. Daddy, can I please have money for the mall? And that's the only thing that ever went through my head even before I had kids. Like when you see it in like novels and it's like, now call me daddy. It's like, nope.
You know what's really weird? Those people that still do it even though they have kids. Like it's that's a little uncomfortable there.
That's a little uncomfortable. I will say Poppy, if it weren't for the fact that my kids called my dad Poppy instead of Grandpa, Poppy for a little while was like, okay, fine. Fine. That's better for the bedroom. But then it's like when it started being used as a word for Grandpa, then it's like, nope, that's out. That is out.
I like Poppy the singer.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
And she's got a movie series coming out.
Oh wow! Why don't you tell us about that, Red?
Weird. Yeah, go ahead and talk about that. I find it weird.
Before we go, hold on a second. Oh, I can't. It's got audio. God damn it. Well, I can show you. Hold on. Fuck my retardation. This is where it would help if I actually did do some of my own shit. Here's the YouTube link.
All right, I'm clicking on you. All right, so you have the floor.
Okay, so I'm gonna show it. Oh, actually, I can actually put my headset on my microphone. So hold on a second. Let's see. I shall screen share. Screen share. There you are. Right. Go up top there.
Yeah, that microphone sounds great with you. By the way, Red.
It's definitely not me that's making it sound great. Where'd you go?
No. I mean, it really sounds good. It's capturing your bass really well.
Here's the funny part. It's a microphone from the game Rock Band that we got at Goodwill.
You're kidding.
Nope.
$2. Isn't that weird, man? Yeah, I hear you.
Sometimes the best microphones are the cheapest.
All right. Some could be said about the same with women once in a while, but here you go. I'm gonna put the headset on. There you go.
I'm frugal. Some people say it's cheap, but I say it's frugal.
This is all she does. She has $50 million. She's perfect. So, Poppy, wanted to talk to you today about a TV show. Your TV show.
Ooh. I am just as attractive as she is. I'm thinner than her.
Have you completely teachings?
I love you. I hate you.
If you just let us help you and do as we say.
Happy.
This is
what the fuck are we watching?
Slightly cringier than I thought it would be.
It's the Poppy movie.
For us.
Oh, I like the poppy hair on that guy.
Godchild!
That's all it is?
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
You know she's from Nashville.
Yeah, she's got a movie. Or it's let's double check. Let's see. I think it's she's doing she's entering the real world for the very first time and quickly realizes that fame and fortune come at a price with secret societies, dangerous fanatics, and a very envious mannequin named Charlotte.
Killer.
And it's going to be a YouTube.
It's crazy.
It's going to be a YouTube Red original.
Of course it is.
Oh, sweet.
Who the fuck is this Poppy? What?
You've
Holy
never
shit,
heard
geek.
Poppy, dude?
Holy
No.
shit. Get cultured. Jesus Christ, man.
Sorry, my dankness is weak.
She's the best. She's the best pop singer I think of this century.
Yes, by far.
It's an art piece that became popular.
Yeah. She sings ironic songs.
Lady Gaga did her ironic weird things. And see, the really creepy story behind Poppy is that her producer had a girlfriend that was pretty much just like her, but older. And he brought her in, and the other girl, the girlfriend, his partner that did all these cool videos and things with him, that the exact same type of demeanor, everything, disappeared. And Poppy came in.
Right. And then they went to Japan for a year and a half and studied the Japanese pop song. Right. And then they came back and wrote a bunch and recorded, and all that music is gorgeous J-pop. It's some of the best J-pop I've ever heard. My microphone.
Like you guys should show me a video. Like if
there's my microphone.
If I was to get into Poppy, like what is the penultimate Poppy video?
I would have to say it's the one where she's talking about money.
Or the what? Yeah, is that the one where the blood starts coming out of her mouth and shit?
Say what?
Yeah, dude. Some of these are weird as shit. That's the whole deal with it, man. It's like when you least expect it, it's like, holy shit, this is twisted.
Hold on, I'll find you one sec.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's good stuff. Poppy is IRATE approved.
Poppy is definitely a thing.
Yes,
indeed. And I got to figure out why the fuck my OBS wouldn't work tonight, because it is beautiful, and I've got good music, man. It's just
all right,
perfect mashup. I got a really good mashup.
This is a pretty good thing for what Poppy is.
Okay. So.
Inside chat.
All right.
It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
All right.
Oh,
y'all want me to?
So do they? Well, no. See, I think the problem is with doing this through a what do you call it? A
hangout.
Hangout is that we're missing the subtleties of her slightly out of sync with her mouth.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but she rarely makes facial expressions. But there's a couple of times when I've seen her
almost break character on her head.
Yep.
Is this the one?
Well, it's gotta be hard to hold character. The bottom link's the last one I sent. That's a Poppy video.
All right, I'll pop it up. How about that?
Oh. Sweet free advertisement.
Oh, wow. What the fuck is this?
It's Poppy.
Well, here's another one. This is fresh. This is from this year.
What the fuck am I watching?
This is Poppy.
Yeah.
And this is popular?
This is the greatest thing known to man.
Yeah.
I'm really trying too hard on YouTube.
You are. So am I, but let's be honest.
Hold on a second. Microphone. This is my favorite song. Where is my microphone?
Now remember, you got to stop it every once in a while, otherwise you get a copyright strike.
I feel like I've dated a girl like this though. This is what's gonna happen when we start AI with sex dolls.
Yeah.
No.
Poppy is not only popular. Poppy got 9,686,000 865 views in the last 30 days.
Realize over half of them are pedophiles, right? She looks like a cute little girl.
No.
Her
Most of
boobs
them
are too big.
And
Her boobs are way too big.
And it's estimated Poppy makes the soft social blade. It's estimated Poppy makes between 2,000 and 400K to 38,000 and 700K a month.
Well, just imagine she also sells her albums, so add that in.
Yeah. Poppy makes bank.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's the shit. It's the shit.
It really is. You should listen to her music. It's really good.
I'm a big J-pop freak anyway, man. So
have you heard Baby Metal?
Yo, God, yeah. Baby Metal is awesome, man.
I love Baby Metal.
Ryan, have you heard of those?
I have not. I really, when it comes to pop, I'm really only into Poppy.
It's like J-pop. Baby Metal is a hardcore metal band that's 3 cute Japanese girls.
Yeah, like
well, that's good because I was about to say I love
Japanese
death metal.
Girl outfits. Yes, you love Baby Metal, dude.
Perfect.
It's awesome, man. It's really good.
Hey, Baby Metal?
That's their name. Yeah,
that's their name. Baby Metal.
Baby Metal.
They are 3 cute Japanese girls, and they sing death metal.
Yeah, let's see if we can pull them up somewhere. I'll pull them up.
They are awesome.
It's the entertainment.
Baby Metal Karate official video.
If anyone has Amazon Prime for music, 3 of Baby Metal's albums are Prime, so you can listen to them for free.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm definitely gonna listen to that after this.
Let's see. Let's look at Karate. Why not? Right.
Gimme Chocolate's my favorite.
Let me make sure I got the. Okay.
Thorn says Baby Metal is Rob Zombie approved.
What, Rob Zombie?
Rob Zombie. I thought it said robot, but then I looked over all the way and I was like, oh, that's just Rob.
All right, pop me back up there, man. Come on. Now, come on, son.
What is life? What is this?
This is Baby Metal.
Oh shit, the music.
Oh no.
Yeah, these are them.
This is pretty badass.
They are awesome.
Karate. Karate means empty hand.
We're not hearing anything on your end. I'm not hearing.
Not at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is Baby Metal. They're adorable.
I'm sorry. Okay. See, it starts sounding like metal, but then suddenly it switches over into like J-pop.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, fuck that garbage.
Uh-oh.
But
it sounds like an anime intro. It's like I'm watching the credits of an anime. That's
oh, come on, they're awesome.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I don't do like the anime style intro. I'm not really digging that.
They're awesome. They are both cute and metal at the same time.
I was sort of just hoping for like 3 cute Asian girls that sang death metal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like some Kitty, you know?
Yeah, only better, you know?
Yeah, but better, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good though, wasn't it, man?
It's not my thing.
Yeah, that was a little theatric, a little over produced.
Well, that's their music videos. Their music videos are overproduced, but some of them are really good.
I like them too, man. Their earlier stuff is.
I'm not saying I wouldn't fuck all 3 of them, but
well, yeah,
I would totally fucking do that.
Well, it's 3 Asian chicks. Why not?
Just as long as we're clear on that. We got Geek Thulu's sexual weighing in on everything. All right, hit or no hit.
They don't call me Creep Thulu for nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll see. So I could give a sound to the videos if you really want them. I just put my headphones on the microphone.
I mean, I think we're good. Why don't we try one of those other news articles?
Well, there is.
IRATE has some.
There is a lovely news article of a song that mentions cocaine played at Jacksonville Elementary School dance. Parents complain.
Elementary.
Well, where was this?
Jacksonville, I'm guessing Florida.
Oh, that's my hometown. As you'll all learn from my docs.
Oh.
And the song apparently was called Gucci Gang by Little Pump.
Oh yeah, Gucci Gang.
Which should have been a hint if it's by a guy named Little Pump that maybe you shouldn't be playing this at an elementary school dance.
Oh my gosh.
So let's look up that. And what was the name of the song?
Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang. All right. Lil Pump, Gucci Gang official music video. See, this is why you need OBS here.
And apparently some mother complained saying, I don't do drugs. I don't want my daughter nowhere near it, even knowing the word cocaine. Because children don't learn what the word cocaine is ever.
Well, so I mean, is Lil Pump a white guy?
I don't know.
No, he's like I mean, I don't know if it's considered racist nowadays, but he's a mulatto.
Oh well, it already hit a spread their ass. Like I heard that like immediately.
Yeah, but that's not the part anyone has an issue with. I mean, little kids should learn how to. I'm not even going to say it. Fuck, that's terrible.
He's smoking a blunt like within the first 30 seconds of the video.
Yeah.
Hi, Uzi Q. Irate Prostate's wife. Hello.
I love Uzi, darling. She's my ginger from another minger.
Like, okay, so like this guy, I feel like he like puts no effort in anything that he does. He's like somebody who's just like done a lot of downers. And he's just like Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, yeah. Gucci Gang.
Welcome to rap in 2018 and 2017.
Hey, you want to hear my new song? I went to the store the other day. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
Nicki Minaj is the bar nowadays, if we're being honest.
I'm guessing, which is sad. But also, it's like, okay, inappropriate songs get played everywhere. I've been to family weddings where family members have been drunk off their ass and they'll play I Fell in Love with a Stripper, and suddenly you have to play the Get Off the Dance Floor as quick as you can because they're drunk enough to dirty dance with family members. They're that drunk.
Oh.
And you play the, ew, no, I'm getting off the dance floor now because you guys are drunk.
That's weird.
Southern wedding, what do you want?
That makes a lot more sense. It's the South.
Get enough cold duck in a bunch of family members from the South and
cold duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel you.
And that's everyone who is sober is suddenly off, has fled the dance floor because it's like, nope.
Yeah.
And yes, Uzi Q is right. There's a lot of garbage music that counts as music.
Yeah.
Oh. I have been DM'd something apparently.
So are you telling
more
me
nudes from Thorn?
No.
I feel that I must approve these before she releases them.
Yeah, because it's all for quality control.
You gotta have them inspected. Please send them to all 5 of us.
Oh, please. I can, let's see. People I've gotten nudes from. There's a collection, actually. I get a lot of nudes from women for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, they know you're bi.
This is true.
You know, back in high school, I had this theory that, just about anybody could be bisexual. If you bought them, a big enough gift, they'd be sexual with you.
Yeah.
So how does one up their getting nudes game?
Lose your dick.
Huh?
Lose your dick. I've gotten nudes from fading.
Will a tuck work? Can I just tuck it?
Sure, tucking will work.
Oh my god! Actually, trannies actually get a lot more like female nudes, because they feel like.
So I just gotta throw some lipstick on.
You gotta throw some lipstick.
Yeah.
Do the goodbye horses thing.
Goodbye horses.
I've gotten nudes from a couple people. A lot of people actually. Mostly women. Thank God.
I'd fuck me hard. All right, check this out. Florida man, 23, arrested for attack on his girlfriend. During an argument with his girlfriend, the Florida man allegedly threw a piece of fried chicken at a woman, striking her in the face with the poultry and triggering his arrest for domestic battery.
Once again,
Jawan Brown, 23, was busted Wednesday evening after a dispute with his live-in girlfriend turned violent in the couple's St. Petersburg home. After the 6'2", 220-pound Brown stepped on the woman's foot, he threw a piece of chicken at the victim, striking her in the left side of her face and glasses, according to a criminal report. Brown, pictured above, is subsequently arrested by the sheriff's office and booked in the county jail free on $5,000 bond. Brown has been ordered by the judge to have no contact with the victim. That's right. No throwing chicken.
He didn't even he didn't hit her. He just threw chicken and stepped on her foot.
Threw chicken at her and stepped on her foot.
It depends. Like, how hard did he throw the chicken?
Yeah.
But still, it's chicken. I mean, of all the things to complain about, it's like, officer, he threw a piece of fried chicken at my face.
It was Popeyes. That was the deal.
Oh, it was Popeyes? Oh, no.
Yeah.
She can't even be mad. She's got, like, come on now. That's Popeyes.
Well, he wasted it. Think about it. That was the sin.
He wasted giving it to her.
What if
he was giving it to her?
Well, not in that term, but you know.
What if he was trying to share? What if he was trying to share the chicken and he just didn't think to get up and hand it to her?
What? I'm sorry. What were those names that they were called by in the article?
It was Jawan and I can't remember the girl's name. Hold on.
Okay.
You're gonna make me look all this up.
I mean, I'm sure Jawan's just ungrateful. She didn't even eat the chicken that she got thrown at her face. Come on now.
Yeah, Freedom for All in chat saying that they'd catch it with their teeth.
Exactly. Well, I think
chicken. You catch it with your mouth.
Where they're from, it's called toofs.
But still, catch it with your mouth, and then you're fine. Then you eat the chicken, no more fight.
Here's another Florida man thing. It says a Florida man has been arrested 344 times on the spectrum of charges, found himself back in jail and facing the judge on Tuesday. Richard Powell, 57, was arrested for violating an order that says he's banned from South Miami Beach and yelling in the middle of the street. WAPIG reports that Powell was also carrying beer and had marijuana stuffed in his shoes. The homeless man was sentenced to 90 days in jail. It was the marijuana stuffed in shoes that just made me go, okay.
That's a hiding spot.
It's an interesting detail.
That's definitely a hiding spot if you don't have pockets.
Yeah, plus maybe it insulates.
Maybe this is what
the foot odor might hide the weed smell.
True.
I was gonna say maybe this is the kind of stuff that, like, you know, turns really, you know, like good meaning, actually talented journalists into like hacks at CNN. You know, years and years of writing articles like this.
No, I think what turns the folks at CNN into hacks is writing articles about how cucking is great.
Yeah. Let's write about how cuckolding is now a thing you should do with your wife, because that makes your marriage stronger somehow.
That just doesn't make any sense at all. You know, that defies logic. And there's a lot of people that think that there's paranoid, but they think there's a concerted effort to, you know, to destroy the, you know, the nuclear family in the United States. And, you know, that argument could be made, I think, you know.
It can be.
I hate to interrupt here, but we have the infamous Malin Miller in our chat.
Malin, if you look in your DM, you can join us if you want to, buddy.
And Thorn makes a good point. Kinks are kinks for a reason.
I want to know all of Thorn's kinks. More than anything.
In fact, if you could just make each one a pinup, that would be great.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It really would. Please, you know, could you just do like a full leather suit with the right parts cut out and a whip? That would be great.
Yeah.
The right parts cut out. With the right parts cut out. That just sounds.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Do I know what you mean?
I want to see her rub mac and cheese all over her breasts.
You want to see bare ankle.
Yes, I want to see bare ankle, of course, and neck.
Oh, getting really, really risque there.
Know.
Ankle and neck.
Wrist.
Oh, plus
maybe
wrist?
elbow. Ooh, some elbow.
Wrist and elbow might be a little too much for the internet.
It'll be part of her Prudence collection.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep quiet and let that die because that was terrible.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
But you gotta give yourself credit.
Oh
That
my
sounded like
goodness.
your tentacles fapping.
Yes, that's what
I hate to break it to you. I'm not really a Tulu creature as
breaking the
as
illusion.
I've been
Stop it.
doxxed. And my real picture is out there. They found me out.
No. We are everyone.
I'm sorry. I have to break character.
Never happened. La 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 la.
Never happened. You are really a geek. You are really a
Cthulhu.
I can't keep it up anymore. I just can't do it.
Oh, you heard it here, ladies. He can't keep it up anymore.
Oh, Thorn said she can do requests. So does that mean I will get my mac and cheese smashed and rubbed into your breasts?
Oh my God.
Why do
In fact,
no food
What is it with
porn?
mac and cheese, dude?
Food porn. Food porn.
Because mac and
Walk me
cheese
through it,
because the thing is like when she sticks her hand into the bowl of mac and cheese, it's gonna make a kind of noise.
Food porn.
And then while she's
porn.
rubbing it on her body, you'll hear go.
No food porn. I still
There
have.
you go. That's what I want to hear.
Food porn's hot porn.
I still
I mean,
have-
that could be an awesome ASMR video.
I still have very bad images of a woman misusing Chinese noodles.
Oh come on now! You know if Thorn
If you're
did
gonna
this
say something
and
like
did the
that, you need to
ASMR,
provide links.
she
I'm
should
sure
do
they
this
have
for her
fish-
patrons.
fish
Prawn
sauce on
Comedy Hour. Up until Bad Prawn Comedy Hour starts next week. The last Bad Prawn Comedy Hour, there is a woman on there who took Chinese takeout and used it in ways that are very, very bad, not in a good way.
If Thorn did this for her patrons, we could make the mac and teats happen.
Thorn didn't
mac and teats.
Thorn didn't do this. It was just on his. Yeah.
See, Goatman knows what's up. He says, "I'm so hard now."
When you get a go hard, ain't nobody going home till that's getting resolved.
Goatman, you're one of my favorite Cream Stream
No,
fans.
Thorn. We need a
Always
description
have
of
a
your
seat with us.
kinks and how far you're willing to go for requests.
Exactly. Also,
They need an order form. They need a menu. They need a
Menu of what's allowed and what's not.
So we're not talking about fucking Repsion foot type shit.
I need to know how many roses. Sorry for the backstage speak.
Red,
but
I'm sorry to interrupt here. Red, you can't count anything out. Come on now.
We saw what
Everything's a money-making
Repsion's feet looked like. We saw Repsion's toes. Come on now. We saw that toenail. We were all in that. We saw that. We're gonna count that out.
Yeah. Can someone explain to me why Repsion sells feet pictures?
Because people are willing to buy them.
People fap to it.
Why does anybody sell anything? Because people are willing to pay for it.
People are willing to pay for Repzion's feet pictures.
$20.
I have lovely noir pictures that are pinup style that I sell, and no one buys those.
I'm betting most of these people buy it for like the irony factor of it.
He said in this thing that the pictures were like $20 each, and that you could buy, I think, a pair of socks, $20 per sock.
He got the idea from the Japs.
Yeah, the underwear and the
yeah, but if he was a woman, the used underwear would make sense.
Well, that's some weird information there. Freedom for all.
They got vending machines in Japan.
In Japan, there are vending machines for used underwear.
Yep, exactly.
Freedom.
Used panties.
So I'm one of those after 3 days lays. I got it.
No, he's just talking about your avatar.
Yeah, just the avatar.
Okay, now this is not necessary for everybody, but this is, I gotta say this, man, because this is a landmark. This is one of my favorite. This is like a personal thing for me. All right, the band Rush. Yeah, the band Rush says that they are completely done. Their guitar player Alex Lassen says they have no plans to tour or record anymore. We're basically done. After 41 years, we felt that it was just enough. You know, I think they wanted to just, stay where they could. They were still playing perfect shows. Okay, yeah. These guys would sound just like their albums. They did not fucking do any kind of lip sync or anything, man. They played everything live, man. And I saw them at their golden era. I saw them the Farewell to Kings tour. I saw him the Hemispheres tour. I saw him. Let's see. I wrote them down. The Moving Pictures tour, the Permanent Waves tour, and then the Exit Stage Left tour. Those were 5 consecutive years. Each year I would see them live, man, and I've just got nothing but great memories from them. So to the guys in Rush, thanks for the memories. I'll take them with me to my grave. It was awesome. So thanks for letting me do that, y'all.
Isn't Willie Nelson also going to stop touring soon?
Willie Nelson's ancient, though. It makes sense. He might go, hey, I'm retiring. And everyone goes, you're not retired already?
Exactly. Well, he's just there's something about weed, man, with some of those older folks, man. Like Jackson Brown. Jackson Brown's 80-something years old, and he looks like he's 60.
I still laughed the day I saw a headline, Willie Nelson tour bus weed found in Willie Nelson tour bus. And I'm just like,
no shit.
No shit. Willie Nelson? Never.
No, he's a good Christian boy. How dare they?
Like, did the cops just know they were going to find it when looking on his tour bus? Like, this is Willie Nelson. Did. It's going to be.
They knew.
He wrote the song that Patsy Cline did called Crazy. Don't go crazy for feeling like I do.
Crazy.
Yeah, and that was Willie Nelson wrote the music and the lyrics for that. So I'm a big Patsy Cline freak. So yeah, I'm down with that shit.
Hey, Uncle Paulie. Jacob Nabo says, hi, Geek Zulu.
Hey there, Jacob. I like you. You're a good boy. You don't talk too much to the authorities, and you don't tell to your parents. I like him.
We know he does. We know he does.
He says, Uncle Paul, hey, you got any more of the warm chocolates in your pockets? And I'm like, yeah, Jacob. Here you go. And he's like, and I'm just like, oh, he's such a good boy.
Jacob, is it past your bedtime?
No, he can stay up late.
Don't worry, Uncle Paulie will tuck him in later. It's okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all get to
just go wait in the bedroom?
Did you ever see the TV series?
Wow.
The Hannibal television series?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah. What did you think about the Mason Verger? Where he would like collect their tears and put it in his martinis, man.
I think that Mason Verger was a rush character because they knew they were getting canceled.
Well, the first year where it had what's his name playing him, you know, the second year was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, second year I saw like 1 or 2 episodes. The second year, first year was actually pretty good.
The first, that went what, 4 years or 3? Did it go 3 or 4?
It went 3 years.
It went
and I just rewatched it again, like all 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's just magic.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
I liked the first season. I caught most of part of the second season. Third season, it's on the list of like I'll catch it later sort of thing.
Oh, no, you need to finish it. You like it's a beautiful piece of artwork, but Mason Burgers is the only one that's rushed in it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love what Brian Fuller did with it, you know, and I'm really loving what he's doing with American Gods, man.
No, fuck American Gods. I read that book.
What's American?
He shit that whole show up.
The show is terrible. It was.
I haven't read the book. I love that.
I didn't read the book, but like the show, just none of the characters you really connect to. Like you don't. They just feel like very just 2-dimensional. Like
certain characters on Game of Thrones.
Also, he made the storyline more racist than more anti-racist, I should say, than it was. In the actual book. For instance, the first episode where he has Anansi tell the slaves that they're gonna be treated like cattle even in modern day, as he looks into the camera. And I was like, I remember the book, and in the book they said Anansi said, well, you know, that was a thing that happened in the past, and the present is the present, so we can't always be looking back on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, they sort of fucked the message up on that one.
Yeah. Well,
Dad?
I don't know. Neil Gaiman was happy with it, so.
Well, Neil Gaiman is sort of gone the way of
the creator.
Stephen King.
No, I disagree on that. I disagree.
I don't know. I've seen him on Twitter. He's pretty got some woke takes in the way of progressivism.
A lot of people do.
You know, they're all them rich artists they can afford it. I've always said that, you know, liberal politics is for people that who can't afford not to be liberal, or they can afford to be liberal.
I think he can't. I think he cannot afford to be not liberal because he's still publishing books and stuff. And if he came out as like right wing or something. Right. They would not publish his books.
You see what I mean by that, though?
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I would not have let them do that to my magnum opus because that is his best book, and they shit it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 things that he's known for is Sandman and American Gods. Like, you know,
Sandman.
Sandman's not getting touched.
No.
Sandman. The goth girl necessity in the early 2000s.
No shit, it still is. Like, every girl that I know that's like a bit emo, goth, or whatever is always like, I love Sandman.
Well, you have to. When you get your goth girl card, there's like it's much like the basic white girl card.
Well,
only you get asked a couple questions, and one is do you like Sandman? And if you say yes, here's your goth girl card.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's that icon of the endless and the sister death. Her portrayal, she was goth, so that makes a lot of sense to me. I think she was modeled after Susie and the Banshees myself.
Also, Good Omens by Neil Gaiman is a beautiful book. I think Terry Pratchett also co-wrote that, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that.
Has anybody read Trigger Warning?
I have.
Oh.
Is it any good, Brian?
It's very slow pace, and they're sort of short stories, but if you're into that thing, then it's good.
Yeah, I love short story. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I've got a signed copy. I just hadn't read it yet.
Oh, well, then you sort of
have to read
it.
Oh, yeah. It was a gift, yeah. So...
Oh, to Jacob Navo, when is the final Phil episode coming out?
What do you mean final?
I don't think they're ever going to stop. I'm starting to become reinvigorated. Before I was like, maybe I should not like beat up on Phil. But then he sent all his cronies to go dox me. So now,
there's some info to be had out there on that boy right there.
Oh yeah,
and fun times are ahead.
Yeah, so I'm not. I barely scratched the surface on the shit that I've got on him. I mean,
this boy's been trying to cover his tracks before the tracks were fucking exposed. This guy he's already been, fucking Phil was planning days before shit supposedly dropped. Oh my God, I didn't realize this was going to happen. No, he's been like a day or two ahead of what he was going to do. He's been trying to cover his own ass for a while now.
Well, I'll put it this way. I don't condone doxing of any kind, any way, shape, or form. And, if he has indeed had his people dox you, Geek, that is bullshit. And it's in a pox on his house for that. But I do not condone publicly.
He just showed all the people how pretty I am. That's all he did.
And now, here's the thing: is Geek said many times it's not that hard to dox him. So it's not exactly like they're all running around like Zeph, Inspector Faggot. No, these games are really that hard to do. I mean, Geek's almost done it to himself a couple times. So these guys acting like super sleuths or something. Geek's never brandished it about, but. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's not like they found the bunker. I mean,
no shit, no shit. Well, it's time to go, y'all.
Yeah.
And
I got here
just when Malin got here. That's how irrelevant he is.
No, because I had a really dumb journey to this stream tonight.
Aww.
So first off,
go ahead and tell it, and then we'll end. How about that?
Okay. So first off, there were some people that were being stupid, and they didn't show up for work, so I had to work later. And I worked till basically till 11, and then I get home, and then I'm trying to get on the stream, and then for whatever reason my computer's being really stupid and nothing's loading and all that kind of stuff, and everything's taking forever. And then finally at 11:58, everything starts working normally on my computer. And then I quick get on the stream just in time for the end.
Well,
maybe that's just the universe's way of saying that
you
don't need Malin on YouTube.
It's been a weird week, man. It's been a weird week. It's been a weird day. And one day I will figure out how to use OBS. So maybe next week's episode we'll be using OBS.
That's awesome.
I just want to say one thing. Melon Smithers, I don't really know the guy that well, but he told me that he really liked your video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Huh. That's good. Yeah, I saw you were there's someone here or somewhere was, soiling the great name of Melon Smithers with some terrible live streams.
Well, I said that his ASMR is gay because ASMR is just gay in general, but
that's why they call it gay ASMR.
Yeah, exactly. Call it gay ASMR.
That's right. Well, I want to thank Reading Wren for joining us tonight.
It was fun.
And Big Fat Brian for almost kind of filling in, but Geek Philo shut up. So thank you, Geek, for showing up. And
you're welcome.
Red, as always.
Yeah,
and next week we'll do it again. I hope. I hope we're all here to do it. All right, so we're going.
Thank people for subbing to my channel. The couple that did while we were doing this, and I will someday.
Yeah, sub to everybody. Yeah, exactly. If you see them here, sub it. All right.
Sub to Big Fat Brian. Thug life.
Thug life, indeed. Sub to Geek Philo. Sub to Malin Miller. Not to Occam's Razor. Sub to Red. Sub to the wonderful Reading Wren, and
yes.
Of course,
definitely sub to me if you want to see me finally push a man to suicide.
Oh yeah, we got dildo shotguns on suicide watch.
Because I know that'll get back to him. That's why I say that. They'll be like, they'll be on lockout.
Geek Philo said he wanted Phil to actually kill himself, but that is the purpose and sole purpose of his channel.
I am. I'm recoiling in horror at those words. And with that, we'll say adieu, Americana, and we'll see you next week.